What's going on, y'all? I'm Czar, and this is the Pro Audio Release Roundup for October 2023. If it's your first time here, this is a series of videos that I do at the end of each month going over all of the Pro Audio releases that I feel are significant. If there's any that you feel I missed, that you feel deserves some mention, definitely comment and let me know. All right, so we get right into this. I expected more this month with AES being this month, but we've got six products that we're going to be talking about here that I felt were significant that was released this month. Starting with the Warm Audio WA1B. When I say this is the hottest product in Pro Audio right now, it only took a couple days for Sweetwater to sell out of their initial stock. But this is, of course, Warm Audio's CL1B clone. Y'all know how I feel about clones, but with this one, nobody else is really doing this compressor. I felt that either Warm or Audioscape would be the first to do it. Looks like Warm beat them to it. And I have one. I've been reviewing one. I'm waiting to get mine to the studio to do some tracking with it before I do my full review. But my initial impressions are definitely positive. Next up, we have the Blackline Audio Revolution 6x6. Now, I don't know if this is a successor to the Revolution 2x2. I don't know if that's still sticking around or if the 6x6 is going to replace it, but this is definitely a upgraded version of the 2x2. We now have standalone mode where we can use this as a standalone A to D and D to A converter. It also has a master. It can be used as a master word clock as well, and it has two headphone ports two headphone jacks as well that can be used. And probably my favorite feature on here, besides the standalone converters, is it now has OTG connectivity, which stands for on the go, which means that you can use this if you're a streamer. You can use this to now route audio from the DAW into this interface, and then from that on to your phone or another device. So definitely looking forward to checking that one out. Hopefully I can get my hands on it. Definitely seems like a product that we really don't have much in that space that does all of that, especially at the price point, which is $549. All right, next we got the Maag PreQ2 500 series. When I first looked at this, I didn't see anything new on it versus the Maag 500 series preamp, but taking a look a second time and a little closer, this seems to be the 500 series of the PreQ2, which was the two-channel mic preamp with the airband, of course, that they introduced a couple years ago. Now we have a 500 series version of that, where the biggest difference I see with this, I haven't checked to see if the airband frequencies are the same, but you now have instrument input on the front of this 500 series preamp that can be used. Next is the Universal Audio SC-1. This is their mic modeling large diaphragm condenser mic. When I first saw this, my first thought was, doesn't this already exist? And I was thinking about the Sphere, but this is a more affordable version. I think it's like 8 mics that come with it. I'm really not a fan of mic modeling. I don't know. I'd prefer to have mics that are just hand built for more specific use cases. I don't know, maybe a hot take, but I feel like recording through a mic that's modeling another mic is basically recording through a mic plug-in, which just doesn't excite me at all. But this is $499. I think the Sphere is like $1,500. So I don't know how many mics what all comes with the Sphere. I really don't care about mic modeling, so I really haven't paid attention to it. But at $499, this is definitely affordable. And if you're into mic modeling, it definitely has some classic mics like 251, C12, 414. I think a U87 and 67 is in there, of course, that you can get your hands on if you're into mic modeling. Next is the Sonible Smart De-esser. I just got my hands on this today, but Sonible has came out with the AI De-esser, and I can't wait to dig more into it and try it. De-essing is one of those things that you can easily overdo it and screw your vocal up. So with the artificial intelligence in this, as with the rest of Sonible plugins, I think this should be really good. And again, I'll have a review on that coming real soon. Next, we have the SSL Quad and Octo Peer Drive. I was really excited to see this at AES when I was there, and I was literally on my way out the door when I saw it. So I almost missed it, but this is a 4-channel and 8-channel preamp based off the Origin console that has A to D converters built into them. Now, I was just thinking the other day how there's not many Maag PreQs anymore that have A to D converters in them if you want to bypass the converters in your interface. And the 4-channel version is like 1300, I think, or 1400, something like this. 1400, which is a very fair price, I feel, for 4 SSL preamps. The 8-channel is 2500. There's also USB connection that you can connect it to your computer and use it as an interface. You can take those four preamps or the 8 preamps and go, directly to the computer as well. So really cool product from SSL. It's a ton of connectivity on the back. I think you got AES as well, ADAT. A lot of connectivity, digital connectivity on the back of that as well. And I think it also functions as a word clock as well, if I'm not mistaken. All right, last one is the Chandler TG mic. This was quietly introduced. I don't even see any YouTube videos introducing this, but I'm going to try to get my hands on one because I'm a huge fan of Chandler Limited. Their other 2 mics, the Red mic and the TG mic, are phenomenal. This one is coming in at $749. It does feature the dual tone where you have System A and System B. Of course, my battery would go low in the middle of recording. But yeah, the Chandler TG Type L mic, I think is the name of it. Yeah, so that is $749. I don't know if this is, I don't know if they did this as an entry level mic to their other mics, or if this is just what they were able to get the price point down to. But with that dual tone system in it, which essentially gives you 2 different voicings in one, makes me a fan of it. I love versatile microphones, but definitely looking forward to checking this out. All right, so those are the products released for October 2023. Definitely comment and let me know what y'all think. If there's any that you feel I missed, let me know as well. For those products that are available at Front End Audio, I will have a link in the description if y'all want to check them out, learn more about them, or pick them up. All right, if you enjoyed this video, I appreciate a thumbs up. And if y'all want to continue to see content from me, then y'all know what to do.